There we go. Sweet. Sounds little. Just want to make sure that the game isn't louder than me. Okay, I hope that sound mix. Ooh, I'm spiking. Alright, I hope that volume mix is actually good. I don't want to drown the game out too much, but also don't want to be drowned out myself. Someday I'll get good at mixing my volume, but it is not this day. Anyways, okay. I know I said I'd be back with episode 2 several days ago, but it's been a rough week. But it's fine, because the week is finally over. It's Friday. And I did have plans, but then I found out I have $0 in my bank account, so instead I'm staying home. Tis what it is. Either way, I'm back with episode 2 of Scarlet Hollow, and I'm only gonna be playing episode 2 today because I have D&D tonight that I need to go to, but I have enough time for episode 2, so 1 second, hydration break. Man, I definitely need to buy the soundtrack for this game if I don't already have it. But yeah, let's continue on with episode 2 of this absolute nightmare fuel of a game. Oh, here we go. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with the side of the family. Yeah, we don't know what the deal is, like what happened with our mom and her side of the family. Sorry, adjusting the volume again. I think, staring at OBS, I think that's good. I think that's good. Hopefully. God, I'm so paranoid. I'm so paranoid about the volume. Anyways. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Oh yeah, but then we went into the forbidden wing of the manor house. Classic gothic horror shenanigans. As the locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what once must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. Oh, and then we met Stella, who seems super cool, but also a little sketchy at the same time. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. I want that Mothman shirt though. The Mothman shirt leather jacket combo is iconic. Oh yeah. God, what voice did I give Duke again? You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out those woods at dawn. And then fucked up deer and other fucked up animals. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Yeah, just freaking freezing up, which I get it's like fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, but if it were I would fist fight the devil if he were trying to take my dog. Absolutely not. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. And yeah, and then these fucking things, which... Ew. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. It almost looks like a bee stinger. But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. Oh my god, what do we do? And yeah, Duke's dead. Which, what the fuck? Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. And then this fucking guy. Welcome home. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, sign of suffering to come. I would not be able to sleep after that night. My ass would be wide awake until the sun rose, and then I would fall asleep. From the relative safety of your cousin's uncomfortable guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Tuesday morning awaits. Wake up. Wake up! Or what is it the rooster yells in a BoJack Horseman? Wake up, it's the morning! You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are looking there, right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. Yeah. Like I said, my ass would be gone. A familiar unease settles into your gut. Sorry. Tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Note, you can refresh yourself on the events of previous days by using the journal icon in the quick menu. Cool. Oh, check on the possum! Yeah, we kind of just left it in there. We could have at least, like, let it out. Poke around the closet, look out the window, text Stella. Check on the possum. You open the drawers to check in on the little opossum you met yesterday. Oh good, he's still here. That's nice. Pat the little mans! Yes, pat the little mans. You reach in to pat the little mans. He immediately... Oh, that's cute. He immediately plays dead. Although, from what... I've never encountered a possum in real life. I don't think they're this far north, but I might be mistaken. But don't they release, like, a really disgusting smell whenever they play dead to add to that, like, I guess, camouflage that they are dead so predators don't try and eat them? That must reek. You leave him to his theatrics and close the drawer. No, let him out! Let's poke around the closet. Oh yeah, the creepy fucking Annabelle doll. Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all, though after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Yeah, for reals. Return to your room. You turn back to the rest of the room. Let's look out the window. You creep... Hello? Was he there before? Creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden, like some weird dude in a mask? Yep. Oh, fuck me. For a second you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal, it could have been something else, whatever it was is gone now. Oh, great, we're being stalked. That's some real fucking Michael Myers shit right there. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. Hell the fuck no. Let's text Stella. Probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. Send a picture of a tired cat you found on the internet. Yeah, let's do something lighthearted to break the ice. It might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, get dressed and head down to the kitchen. Time to start your day. Oh, Frou-Frou. Back in the kitchen, Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. That face. I've seen so many cats make that face. You're back in the kitchen. Frou frou. Oh yeah. Excuse me, ma'am, but yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. May I pet you? I always ask for consent. Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet your beautiful fur? Part of you hopes that flattery might win her over, as silly as that may seem. You are, after all, talking to a cat. Frou frou merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising. Hey. Oh, geez, hi. Did you know the police called me this morning? You've only been here one day and you've already had a run-in with the cops? Bitch, I tried to tell you last night. Did they say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? We were chased through the woods by monsters and you're worried about cops. There are monsters in the woods. We need to talk. I had a really rough night. Can you cut me some slack? I mean, yeah. What can I say? Trouble follows me wherever I go. Duke's blood is on my hands. Sorry, can I hang out with you today? What's the plan for the day? Is there anything I can do to help out? Yeah, did they find Duke's body? Body? They didn't say anything about a body, but apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, Mossy. Before you ask, don't worry. I told them that you're an upstanding citizen. Thanks, I guess? Thanks for having my back. You seem unfazed like this. Yeah, you seem pretty unfazed by the whole did they find his body thing. You seem unfazed by this. A man's dead, Tabitha. Some old farmer disappeared after going hunting in the middle of the woods at night. So what? Something like that was bound to happen eventually, and frankly, you're lucky it didn't happen to you. Just make sure nothing like this happens again for the rest of the week, alright? There are monsters in these woods. Honestly, either of these two. But yeah, we were chased through the woods by monsters and you were worried about the cops? Yeah, I'm worried about the cops. I'm busy and I don't like talking to them. What? What is up with you and Stella? Yeah, what's up with you and Stella? We just have a history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. Oh, are they exes? That's juicy. Is there anything I can do to help out? You can stay out of trouble while I do my job. Oh, and I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints, just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems. Okay, okay, Mom. Jesus. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. Alright, Jesus. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. Text from Stella. It's another tired cat. Hope you're holding up okay, or as good as you can with all the stuff we saw last night. I was up most of the night on cryptid forums. No real answers yet. I'm at the library now if you want to join. Hell yeah. I have scones. Doubly hell yeah. Scones say no more, exactly. There in a bit. After last night, hell no. I'm not really feeling up to Ghoster. Hell no. Scones say no more. And that's that. It's time to start your day. Make a jelly sandwich. Ooh. I know it's probably a bad idea, but I also kind of want to explore the garden after seeing that fucking creepy dude in the mask. After last night, you should make things up to your cousins. Screw going to town. Try to clean the guest bedroom instead. Oh no. With this right after last night, the last thing you need is to be sucked into more adventures. You're not going to leave the estate. You're going to do what you were told and wait for her to get back from work. I'm so down. I am totally down for replaying this and doing, basically choosing these options where you're like, no, I'm staying put, or I want to leave. Just like try and like evade the entire plot as much as possible. But no, let's do the dumb decision and go investigate the garden. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. I wish I could do the freaking Michael Myers Halloween sound effect. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate. if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Investigate further. You wander farther into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Explore, take it all in, check the ground for clues. Let's check the ground for clues. Oh, hello, what is this? Crouch down, pushing aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A boot print, a big boot print, and what looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You set up a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's text it to Stella. Look what I found in the garden across from my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. You head back inside. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Not mean to press that. Stella has scones, so we don't need to make ourselves a sandwich. Oh, sorry. Let's head to town. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. You head outside back to the mountain path that leads to town. Hydration break. One sec. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't yet know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men who know your name. And creepy dudes in masks lurking outside of our fucking bedroom windows. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now. See, I wouldn't be walking. I would be fucking running. And I would not stop until I saw another human being. Continue down the path. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Geez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library. Look what I found at library. Said she was up all night thinking about the video. Adding you to a group text. Oh, sweet. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store. Or was, lol. And I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into this harbinger of doom stuff. We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings and they are harbingers of doom. Sounds like they're having fun. Dang, I need those scones on my way. Lol, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll be there soon. Can't wait to solve this mystery. Just ditchlings aren't real, Stella. Send a heart emoji. Thought I told you I'm out. I need those scones. BRT. Almost back to town. Continue down the path. Oh, look what it is. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jump out at you. No scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget things you witnessed, as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Mossy! I love the name Avery. Such a good name. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend, and, well, you're the biggest thing to come into town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. You went out with Syl last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Ooh, I love this good dirty guitar. Hell yeah. Street smarts. You had a hunting accident. We just got some really good footage. I think we should tell Avery the truth. I'm traumatized and not ready to talk about it yet. Knows too much, hardly know you. Yeah, I say we tell Avery the whole truth. You tell Avery everything that happened last night. I have no idea what those things are, but they killed Duke and... Whoa, slow down. Duke is dead? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine. I'm going up to check in on him today. Poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Mossy. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's chaga? Did I pronounce that? Chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Mossy. See you, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Confidant. Tell Avery the truth about last night. Cool. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning. If only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. What aren't you telling us? Thanks, Sybil. Wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? Why doesn't anyone in the south seem to know or care that a man died? Why doesn't anyone in the south seem to know or care that the woods are full of monsters? What is wrong with people here? I'm gonna go with street smart. What aren't you telling us? What aren't you telling us? You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. Don't mistake my calm demeanor for complacency. We all have our parts to play. I've shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you, Stella, and Kanik have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. Sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe, Mossy, and God bless. Okay. You have a bit of time before you're needed at the library. Something by the general store. I don't think I've been to the general store yet. That's the library. Let's go to the general store. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. You should leave town, there are monsters in the woods. Hey, I'm Mossy. Do you know how to get to the mines? If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or what you do on your phone? See ya, you're done here. So let's just introduce ourselves. See where that takes us. Hi, I'm Mossy. I just got to town yesterday. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. Do you know how to get to the mines? Maps are free. Alright, you little shit. You take a map of the town. The mines are a couple of miles away, but you now have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you, or... He sighs. I guess, yeah, Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips, I don't care. I'm paying for the chips. Wouldn't that be stealing? What, Kanika get bad? Hell yeah, thanks for looking out. I'm not about to turn down free stuff. Take chips. Wouldn't that be stealing? If Kanika cares about running this place right, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. We make most of our money on bulk orders anyways. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to steal. Hell yeah, thanks for looking out. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips. Ugh. This might be controversial, but those are the worst ones. I don't like salt and vinegar chips. Give me sour cream and onion or give me nothing at all. Or barbecue. But yeah, I prefer sour cream and onion. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips from a nearby shelf. It will sustain you in the coming days. Right on. What's your name? Miles? Miles? Sorry. What you doing on your phone? Games. You probably haven't heard of them. Alright, kid. You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. You've been talking to my mom too much. Alright, see you, Miles. Miles doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. Sticky fingers. Steal from the general store. Yeah, let's swing by the diner then. Head towards the diner. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Yummy. God, I would kill for just good, greasy diner breakfast food. Give me hash browns and some nice over-easy eggs. The patrons of the danger. Now let's go talk to Avery. Let's try and keep a low profile for now. Get coffee with Avery. Sweet. You slide into the booth booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pin sound. How is that a sound a pin makes? Wait, pin like pig pin? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. It's just something to do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to really get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Try tea. What if you don't believe me? Yeah, what if you don't believe me? I could tell you about last night, but what if you don't believe me? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. And try my tea. You hesitantly take a sip of your tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unsuccessfully spruce up with lemon balm. What the hell is this tea? Politely put the tea down, never pick it back up. Yeah, politely put it down and never pick it back up. You politely put the tea back down, never intending to pick it back up, but nobody needs to know that. I probably should have warned you about the tea. Chaga does not mess around. It's supposed to be super healthy for you, and it sure tastes like it. Meaning it tastes like shit. It's a challenging drink. Yeah, let's tell Avery about last night. You share everything. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. I trust Avery. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. How exciting. Yeah, she's totally listening in. Now that I think about it, when the cops came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out to the woods to look for someone. Must have been Duke. They seemed so disconnected from it, I figured it couldn't be very serious, but wow. What if the cops are in on it? They seem weirdly suspicious of me. Sure, they seem much worse. Small town cops not knowing how to do their job sounds about right. Yeah, what if the cops are in on it? What if the cops are in on it? I don't know how, but they just seem... They just were so unconcerned. It's suspicious. I don't know. They come in here most days and they've always just seemed bored to me. The worst they usually have to deal with around here is property disputes. I don't think they're used to actual emergencies. At least that's how it's been as long as I've lived here. I pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? Do you regret moving here? Did you say all this was exciting? A man's dead. You should get out of here before things get worse. And take me with you. Even if you happen across any leads. Yeah, where are you from? I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job. And who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. I know how that is. That kind of sucks. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plain polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Maybe you're more at home here than you think. Thought I had a place the whole time, felt like an outsider at all. Yeah, maybe you're more at home here than you think. You fit right in. You're more at home here than you think. Stella really talked up your party yesterday. I don't think she'd have done that if she didn't think you were really part of the... Oh my gosh. I don't think she'd have done that if she didn't think you were really part of the town. It could be that you're getting in your head about fitting in. Hey, you know, thanks. I hadn't actually thought about it like that. Do you regret moving here? Why'd you leave Charlotte? Do you regret moving here? Listening in again. I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Why'd you leave Charlotte? If you don't mind me asking. No, it's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. Let me know if you happen across any leads. Yeah. We're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Oh man, it looks like my shift is starting. Hopefully the Chagas had a chance to start working its magic. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Sweet. Let's head to the library. Ooh, but we could go visit our cousin of the mines. But no, let's go to the library. To Stella and the Scones. Enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. That's cool. Oh hey, you made it! Settle in at Stella's table. Shift Stella and point at all the books before heading over to her table. Let's go settle in. You head over to Stella's table and settle in. You made it! Glad you could join us. Morning, Mossy. You look tired. John Miles. Yeah, the estate isn't the easiest place to get a good 8 hours. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. Oh my god, yeah, tell me about it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Pretty amped up actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Kanika, you can't just tell someone they look tired. Snitch on Miles. Before I forget, I met your brother Miles. He made me take shifts without paying for them. Boss, you can't just snitch on someone like that. Yeah, I can. Ugh, I asked him to cover the store for one day and he can't be bothered to do that. Typical, I'm paying him, you know. It's no wonder he's chronically unemployed. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Oh, before I forget, we gotta talk about that photo you sent me this morning. Yes, let's. Oh, Gretchen. So cute. Kanika, check this out. Mossy found it in Tabby's garden this morning, right in line of sight of their room. What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. Gross. Dan, user, cuz every single stream, some fucking scam artist decides to sneak in. Goddamn spam bots, I swear. What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. Do you think it's Wayne? These beats are too big to be Tabitha's. I can't say I'm thrilled at the thought of someone watching my room. I don't know if there's a connection of what happened in the woods, but I felt worth texting Stella about. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it could be that creep we saw outside of the general store last night? He knew your name and those boot prints match up with the mining getup. Whoa, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him. Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Like what? I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have the whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and this photo is weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If whoever left those prints is sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered. Oh, hello. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Introduce yourself for me, silent. I'll introduce myself. Hi, hey, I'm Mossy, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's strong. I'm Oscar Gutierrez? Pretty sure that's how you pronounce that name. Chief Librarian, and only Librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, and I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple of shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalind around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I want to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with? They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. I'm sure she's fine. Let's see. Yeah, what's the old Maxwell place? It's this great old abandoned spot, and it's practically a magnet for young people. Even honor students aren't free from its call. I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty par for the course. Can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalind when she gets home. Yeah, kids are smarter than you think. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. Is that so? Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. That's actually why we came in today. Have you heard of creatures called ditchlings? They apparently show up around places on the brink of disaster. And they kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. I mean, yeah, it's pretty apt. Kanika's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Or should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Hey, while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Oh, so cute. Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Ah! It's adorable. Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. Sorry, I really need to find my chapstick. Damn. I don't believe in the supernatural stuff, but the woods aren't safe. A man's already dead. Something that we can't get to the bottom of. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing local wildlife. Get out while you still can. Something we can't get to the bottom of. I'm gonna try calling Rosalind again. Oh, Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble. And we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Mossy, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Will do. Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our books. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Flip through Veins of Scarlet, a history of the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Flip through Silas Scarlet, soldier woodsman leader, Appalachian folk monsters. Reading is for suckers like Kanika and Stella do the work for you. No, we're not going to do that. We pull our weight in group projects in this house. All of these would be good, but I think the most obvious place to start would be Appalachian folk monsters. A few entries catch your eye. Wampus cat, a large cat-like creature with a loud, howling voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out in pain. Tommy knockers! Tommy knockers, knocking at your door. Tommy knockers, Tommy knockers. I can't remember how the rest of the rhyme goes. I haven't actually read that Stephen King book, but I do remember seeing clips from the movie. Enigmatic cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief. Taily Po! And I know Taily Po from Old Gods of Appalachia. Small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. I have heard of a Wampus Cat before, though. I do enjoy my cryptid lore every so often. Often linked to Cherokee legends, some cite the Wampus Cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down and, by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of the region from its evil. That is not the story that I've heard about the Wampus Cat. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wildcat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. That's closer to what I've heard. I can't remember the story of the Wampus Cat that I heard exactly, but I think it was like a witch was cursed or something and turned into a Wampus Cat. Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Tommy knockers. There's also another, Cornish mythology. Tommyknockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. There's also another creature mythology that's similar to this, but I cannot remember what it's called. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners, forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. Taily Po. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Ugh, that's creepy, I don't like it. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he'd drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. Guess this'll have to do, he said to his dog, and threw the tail in a pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scrabbling across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been, and in the gloom he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. "I want my Taily Po," a high, hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. "Go away!" he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. "I want my Taily Po," the creature growled again. "I'll get my dog after you," the hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear. But there was no dog to be seen. "I want my Taily Po!" Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. Yeesh. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night. But the next morning, all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney, standing alone in the woods. Yee. Yeah, you're done here. Close the book and put it back. Oh, we can go through all of them. Sweet, let's do the history of the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy, yee, Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to the bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet Estate that was, until 1895, the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son, Theodore, his brother, Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune. Not great, gotta be honest. Definitely not great. Silas Scarlet, soldier, woodsman, leader. And Confederate soldier. Let's not forget that. Sort of a big thing. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. Grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history. Not much is known about his life before he joined the army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness, for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. Great. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. That land would become Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple log cabin built by Silas's own two hands, occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. Finish with this one. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. Oh great, awesome. What about y'all? Find anything? BB! Oh, I love black cats. Before he can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Almost on instinct, Stella slams her book shut. Aw, hey Pixel! You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Then why is he in a library? Don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Ah! Oops. Oh, so cute. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Oh, I love him. Ah, I love him. Hey Pixie, why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library for reals? Have you seen this little guy's face? How could I say no to that? Oh, that's fair. No, I want to pet him. Oh, he's so loafing! Oh, what a perfect little loaf. The cat curls up on the table fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to Shelvin. Let me know if y'all need anything. Oh, I want a black cat so bad. I want any kind of cat, but I would love a black cat. Any luck with Rosalina? Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? Yeah, for real? Do you think there's a cult here? Talk about Vance Scarlet, talk about Silas. Do you think Wayne factors in any of this? Yeah, any luck with your daughter? Not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'd happen overnight. Probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. Yeah, what were you saying about nuclear incidents? Excuse me? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Oh, fun. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. Oh, we love that. That's not terrifying at all. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Oh! Fun! Right, but... Right, it's conventional explosive Hold on. It's conventional explosive disintegrated in midair. Okay, sorry, that sentence... I don't know why that tripped me up so bad. It's conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Also fun. Great. Cool. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. So Nuke made the ditchlings. Oh god, we're screwed. Yeah, yeah, I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. Absolutely not. Also, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. I think we're good. Fair. I'm just saying, you never know with radiation. That is also true. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Let's talk about the mine. So about the coal mines here. Kanika visibly shudders. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself, I love a good crevasse. What happened after the mine collapse? A union-busting mine collapse from poor working conditions. Colored me shocked. Yeah, for reals. Maybe the ditchlings are here to foretell another collapse. That's what I was honestly thinking. Either that or seeking revenge. The ditchlings are coming from the mines. What if the miners, like Wayne, what if they're getting possessed by the souls of the miners who were killed during the collapse and the ditchlings are here to warn us about that? That's my prediction. Wayne seems sick. I'm not sure how they tie in, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Mines seem too obvious. Gotta be something else. Yeah, but yeah, a union-busting mine collapse from poor working conditions. Like, yeesh. Yeah, it's pretty awful. That's what the sculpture out front is for. Commemorating all the men and children who died that day. Every kid in Scarlet Hollow learns about the collapse of 1918. Our teachers love to emphasize how many children that they had working down there. Probably to try and show us how good we have it or whatever. Low bar if you ask me. I mean, it's true, but I still would take literally anything else than having to work in a coal mine as a kid. You know, that could be what the ditchlings are warning us about. Another collapse. Writing it down on the list of potential disasters. I love the little doodle. Yeesh, Stella, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The The labor market is way more strict now, and there's no way you could get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right? No, I don't think so. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought. You never know. What happened after the mine collapse? I have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. I agree with Stella. What if the ditchlings are coming from the mines? What if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town? That also could be it. I'm not sure I agree with the collapse angle, but the mines seem important. All of these. Yeah. I don't agree with the collapse angle, but the mines do seem important. I'm not sure I agree with the collapse angle, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Yeah, that's fair. They're bound to be relevant in some way. Hard to argue with that, but it doesn't really give us much to go on. And just because something seems obvious, it doesn't necessarily mean it's right or relevant. Let's talk about Silas Scarlet. So, Silas Scarlet. Rich guy in the south? I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. I guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when they look back on us. Talk about a self-made man. Seems like a great dude. Yeah, right. Do you think ditchlings are here for retribution? Town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself. No offense. Seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with bad omens or creatures in the woods. Yeah, rich guy in the south. Should've known it wouldn't be pretty. Yeesh, I figured old money from the south wouldn't be great, but he sure did some things to get where he was, huh? That book is a perfect example why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep, dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War too, and you can probably guess which side a North Carolinian business owner would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. I mean, my parents aren't that great either. I try not to judge people based on who their family is. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I mean, yeah, this town is built on atrocities. That's what like I said, that's what I'm thinking. I think the miners are getting possessed by, like, the spirits of the miners who were killed in the past, and the ditchlings are here to warn us about them. This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself. No offense. Maybe that's why the ditchlings are here. None taken. Why would the ditchlings be here now, though? Scarlet Hollow has been like this for as long as I can remember. That's true. We should check out the mines. We should head back to the woods. Why don't we just look for Rosalina? Yeah, do you think there's a cult here? You lean in and quietly whispered to Stella and Kanika. Do you guys think that there's like a cult here? Those cops were awfully suspicious, almost like they're trying to cover something up. Maybe the ditchlings were actually nudists doing some sort of weird ritual. Maybe the ditchlings were, like, summoned. Hydration break. A lot of folks here feel tense and closed off. Yeah, maybe the ditchlings were summoned. Maybe the ditchlings were, like, summoned as part of a ritual or something like that. Seems unlikely. Talk about Appalachian folk monsters. Yeah, let's talk about folk monsters. So, Appalachian folk monsters. Wampus Cat. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? No, because they weren't in the mines. And Tommyknockers generally stay in mines. Mommy told me that Taily Post story. I'd totally forgotten about it. I think Wayne is a Tommyknocker? No, again, in the mines. Yeah, for reals, Wampus cats are just like mountain lions. They're just mountain lions. Wampus cats are kind of sound like they could be mountain lions, voiced like a woman crying out, somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely, they are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. I've heard that, No, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Something else. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll leak those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. They definitely used to be a thing. Do you think ditchlings are Tommyknockers? Do you think Wayne is Tommyknocker? I don't think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers because Tommyknockers are supposed to be inside the mines, and they weren't, so. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? What with the whole warning thing? Good thought, but live in the mines! But Tommyknockers live in the mines. That's like their whole thing. You can write it down though. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? Or warning miners? There's simply no way to know. My mom used to tell me that Taily Post story. I'd totally forgotten about it. My mom used to tell me that Taily Post story back when I was little. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did. Haha, I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Taily Po, the one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Taily Po. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Let's move on. Sorry, I just got a text. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? We should check out the mines. Honestly, yeah. What does Wayne have to do with any of this? Honestly, wouldn't be shocked. There's something seriously wrong with him. Like, I can viscerally feel it in my guts. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that's something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know. I'd buy it. Yeah, we should really check out the mines. But I'm also worried about Rosalina. Let's go check out the mines. We should check out the mines. Between Wayne, the old collapse, and the fact that the whole town's practically been built around them, it seems like the smartest place to start. Good idea. There's an awful lot of mines-related stuff in my nose, so we can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you two are suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Kanika, you can wait up top. It's okay. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks. We're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I am not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Yeah, and hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. Maybe Tabitha can help us out? I doubt it. Hopefully this will mean I get a chance to get to know Tabitha a little better. I'm sure Tabitha's going to love that we're snooping around. Let's try and stay under the radar. Awesome, let's roll. Yeah, I'm sure Tabitha is going to love us snooping around her workspace. Same goes for all of us, honestly. Can't think of a single person in town Tabitha would be happy to see. We'll just have to make sure we don't get caught. We'll be super sneaky. I can even keep lookout. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I missed this. I missed it too. Ah, they either had a thing or they have a thing. There's a thing going on between them and I love it. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad, that poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Mossy. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. See, Oscar, we'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Green Adventure. Spend some time in the library on Tuesday. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Moss, would get along super well too. We're just going for a light walk. I've heard such great things about your son. A mossy Vivian's kid. If Reese is that, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures. Ooh, on the one hand, I kind of want to meet him. I'll just say hi, I'm Mossy. Hi, I'm Mossy, Vivian's kid. Also, Mouse, now is not the time to be lagging. I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Mossy. That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. You might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs in the hospital. No dogs. But thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Woof. Oh, Gretchen. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Jesus. God, that woman makes me so nervous. She used to be so nice when we were kids. Always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like that I'm going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Mossy. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Ooh. I want to go with Stella. Alright, Stella was actually up with you in cars. The mines have gotta be ways off, right? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I assume she got into like a car wreck or something. Alright, so what is actually up with you and cars? The boys have gotta be a ways off, right? Um, don't worry about it, Mossy. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I'm gonna walk with Stella. I wanna get to know her more. I'll walk with Stella. I'll meet you there. We'll meet you there. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but feel that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. Should we talk about last night? Like, actually talk about it? I'd imagine you and Kanika doing videos together. She doesn't believe in any of this stuff. It's nice to spend more time out here with you. Do you think ditchlings might be aliens? Yeah, should we talk about last night? Oh, for reals? I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but I'd really rather not get into it. It's hard to imagine you and Kanika doing videos together. Yeah, she doesn't believe in any of this stuff. Well, they really weren't as spook-focused as my solo stuff. It was mostly just the escapades of 3 kids with too much time on their hands. Still, she wasn't always such a skeptic. She used to absolutely love reading anything with magic in it, and she still does, I think. She just doesn't think that stuff is real anymore. I've been there. I've gone through my cryptid hunting, monster hunting phase. I guess I don't exactly think that way either, but I'm still willing to accept the unexplainable while she looks for explanations. She keeps me grounded, honestly. Ah! Is it just me or does the conversation feel kind of stilted? Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? Sorry, I guess I'm just a little on edge from being back in the woods. Or maybe the exhaustion from last night is finally catching up to me. Duh. Oh no. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. Oh, Cardinal, cool. Whoa, calm down, girl, it's just a bird. The same probably goes for the 2 of us, huh? I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine, it shouldn't be much further. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. I'm obsessed with her bat belt. That's awesome. Y'all have a good walk? It was alright. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people? I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in. What's the 3rd person doing? That is true. I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. I do love a good sneak. I've got this. I'm not interested in thinking around what. Go find my cousin. Oh, talking to people scares me. You should do it, Kanika. Stella's on duty. Yeah, what's the 3rd person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Oh, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. It's actually a really good idea. I call dibs. I love a good sneak. You're gonna do great. Nia hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Oh, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey. Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something. Very loud and clear. Won't people notice that I've got earbuds on? Something. Stella and Kanika will chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. And I am going to take a really quick break to go get some more water. 1 sec. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. Let's get back to the game. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. Watch like the game end in 5 minutes. I'm in. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. I'm in. First in the nearest group of miners, go straight to the main office. No, I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. You know, I've actually never seen the Matrix movies. I know I should. I have them. I just haven't actually sat down and watched them yet. I know. I want to at least watch the first one. I've heard... I think it was the third one that people didn't like. I've heard the first and second one are good, and the one that came out just a few years ago was good. But I'll at least watch the first one. Approach the nearest group of miners. Straight to the main office to find your cousin. Ooh. Should we go find her cousin? Let's approach the nearest group of miners. You approach the nearest group of miners. I unmuted my mic, right? Okay, good, I did. Turn the game volume up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yep, I think that's good. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. See anything weird lately? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we could just say we're looking for Wayne. What do you think about Tabitha? Let's get out of town. So I met this guy on the bus. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Oh, hey, dude, welcome. Mine's good. I had plans, but then I realized my bank account's empty, so I try to make a point. I don't leave the house if I don't have any money, or if I'm trying to save money so that I don't spend unnecessary amounts of money. And also because, like, if I'm out and about and then I get hungry, like, I have to go all the way back home just to eat, so it's like, I'm just gonna, let's stay put. But yeah, today's good. I'm playing episode 2 of Scarlet Hollow. Then I'm gonna go play some D&D later on, but I can at least get through episode 2. I hope you've been having a good birthday. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. Why are you talking about him in the past tense? I met him last night. He cost me last night. What happened to him? Yeah, why are you talking about him in the past tense? I met him last night. Good question. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, Well, I guess he ain't. And he hasn't even skipped town, huh? Pretty unexpected turn of events, if you ask me. That's a relief. Thought something awful had happened to the poor guy. Spent at Shake Shack earlier, so I'm not really... Hell yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We don't know who... Because we have a group. Sometimes people can't make it, obviously, so we have, like, multiple games and campaigns going. Depending on who can make it and who can't. So, I don't know which campaign we're gonna be playing tonight, but I'm excited to play either way. I'm ready to roll some dice. Roll some dice, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, have some fun, have some laughs. And then I'll be back tomorrow for episodes 3 and 4 of Scarlet Hollow. Oh, relief. Thought something awful had happened to the poor guy. What happened to him? ... Were you some sort of cop? I am not with the police. Keep it on the down low. I'm working for a competitor, unionized competitor. We're thinking of buying Miss Scarlet out of the mines. Yeah, I kind of it gets a little awkward for me whenever like yeah, strangers are like, "Oh, happy birthday." I'm like, "Cool, thanks." Um I mean, honestly, the only thing that I really look forward to on my birthday is getting free Krispy Kreme because you can get a free dozen Krispy Kreme on your birthday. It's the best. Yeah, I'm a cop, and I'm looking into what happened to Wayne. I'm Tabitha's cousin. Just tell me what happened. The unionized thing might get them to spill, but it's like, and she started to smile, and I was like, should not have gone today. What's do they not have Krispy Kreme over in that? Is there like Dunkin' Donuts? It's a donut place. They have the best glazed donuts. I love Krispy Kreme. Huh. I guess they don't have it over there. I never really thought of Krispy Kreme being like a West Coast thing. Yeah, let's do... You don't have them in Minnesota, but I know what you mean. Huh. Okay. Do you guys have Dunkin' Donuts? Is that like is that your regional sort of donut shop that's all over the place? Keep it on the down low. I'm working for a competitor, a unionized competitor. Ah, that's sick. Thinking of buying Miss Scarlet out of the mines. We don't have a ton of them, but there's a handful. That's cool. I can't remember the last time I had Dunkin' Donuts, honestly. The only thing that I really know them for is those like bottled iced Dunkin' Donut iced coffee things you can buy from the store. Caribou Girl and Donkey. Oh, I've never heard of Caribou. Keep it on the down low. I'm working for a competitor, a unionized competitor. We're thinking of buying Miss Scarlet out of the mines. Part of my work here is due diligence. No, you're not. That townie told everyone who you were when you were staring at us like a deer in headlights yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Shit. We know you're the boss's cousin. Dang. Sorry, Mossy. Come on, let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. Back. Caribou's definitely semi-regional. Started in Adena, but I think it's all throughout the Midwest now. That's cool. Yeah, I've never heard of Caribou donuts before, but that's cool. If I ever travel to that part of the country, I'll have to try them. Maybe it was just me, but they seemed to think Wayne was dead, right? It wasn't just you. 752 locations. Never mind, they're everywhere. Don't worry about the miners storming off like that. That's some pretty good info. Approach another group of miners. Go to the main office, find your cousin. Let's go to another group of miners and just be honest this time. Next group of miners. A flash of movement in your periphery stops you in your tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right, and against your better judgment, you turn to face it. Fuck me! Oh, this fucking guy! You weren't here before. You shouldn't have come here. It's dangerous. You weren't here before. When my character woke up this morning, this creep was standing outside our bedroom window. Ah. Run. You probably seem to think you're dead. Stop talking to me. Why are you following me? Do you need help? Ghost! I accidentally had you muted. Was that you in the garden this morning? Say nothing. Attack him. No, I'm not gonna run. Why are you following me? You don't have to be afraid. Hold on, move my mic closer. You don't have to be afraid of me. I am the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. What the fuck? Sarah, Silent Taylor, please stop following. What's going to happen? Where were you while I was in the woods? What's going to happen? Fuck me! God damn it. Or you can say another word, the figure is gone. Oh, jeez Louise. Mossy, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Great, now I'm being haunted. Wayne got the jump on me. Don't mind me, our new friend just stopped by to say hello. Wayne got the jump on me. Oh, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He said some real ominous shit to me. I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety, that sort of thing. Means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. This one. That sort of thing. What the hell is that supposed to mean? The plot thickens. The clumpens. This just means we're on the right track. Wayne tried to make me leave just means that we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. For reals. Oh, so brave. Heck yeah, Mossy, we got your back. Approach another group of miners, find Tabitha. I'm going to find Tabitha thirst. I'm going to find Tabitha first. She deserves to know what's going on. She regroup. I'm going to approach another group of miners. Hey there, can we help you with something? Do you even know man named Wayne? Have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? What do you guys think of Tabitha? Do you guys know anything about a man named Wayne? Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? He's been following me as real quick. I just saw him now. I heard he went missing. Dead, Morlock. Come on, man. There's no way. How could he just die? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes. Do you think? No way. Just saying. Wasn't exactly the first fellow to fall for her, charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Ooh, it's like a black widow kind of situation. Dang, who are they talking about? ... I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Weird how? Weird animal sightings, that noises in the woods, people getting sick, knocking in the mines. Yeah, have you heard knocking in the mines? I don't think so. Can't hear shit down there. Okay. Odd noises in the woods? Nothing but screech owls. Any weird animal sightings? Strange question. We don't exactly get out much. What does that have to do? What does this have to do with Wayne? Any people getting sick? The boss looks out for our health. Well, that's all on that front. Thanks. Anything else? What do you guys think of Tabitha? Now, why would you go and ask a question like that? Are you trying to insinuate something? Horrible woman. Now, fellas, let's not go besmirching the fine gent. Lady, if Smith is right, she's got a lot to answer for. Wait, Tabitha and Wayne were a thing? Alright, fellas, I think we better cool and get back to work before any of us say something we regret. You're probably right. ... Should we check in? Just a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. I remember Tabitha, but... Wayne showed up after you left. Real creepy dude. Real Michael Myers energy. And I think he's also a ghost. I'm talking to one last group of miners. Don't worry, I'll keep my eye on Tabitha's trailer. Tabitha probably isn't going to talk to us, but let's go talk to the miners. I'm talking to one last group of miners. Keep my eye on Tabitha's trailer. Good luck. Nosy Nancy, hell yeah. Going around asking questions, huh? Stella wasn't kidding when she said these miners were dangerously close to Tabitha's office. Taking your surroundings, making note of any shadows you can melt into at the first sign of trouble. Hell yeah. You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. And what can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? What do you think of the owner? What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Did you just upload the Twitch VOD or is it a separate video? I put the I should watch the rest of your Let's Play. Yeah, no, I just edited the Twitch VOD and then uploaded it, and that's episode 1 up on YouTube. I might at some point in the future I might upload my entire VODs as is, without editing them, but that's like further down the line. For now, I edit them. I basically just edit out the stream starting, stream ending parts, and of course blurring or censoring anything that is against YouTube terms of service, and then up it goes. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh, he got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why, you seen him around? What's that young buck up to? What do you think he's been up to? What's he been up to? He's been following me. I think he's been doing a slasher movie, but in real life. I think he might have been murdered and someone's going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretending to be him. I've heard from some of the folks in camp they had a nasty spat with his ex. Yeah. I heard from some of the other folks in camp they had a nasty spat with an ex and disappeared not long after. It's a joke. US title on the video got age restricted. Yeah, I automatically just make sure my channel is set to not for children, and all of my videos are set for not for children. It just makes life way easier. But one sec, hydration break. And we're back. Huh, you mean the boss? As far as I know, that never ended. Stella audibly gasps. Yeah, I figured he'd just run off to live in that big mansion with his bail. Thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, it's stupid. People can't comment or save your videos to playlists if you set it for children. I know, it's so dumb. And so many, like, movie clips and stuff are automatically set, like from official, like, studio channels and things are set for children. So it's like, I can't even save this clip or anything. Like, YouTube is going right down the fucking toilet, man. Someone needs to actually... If I was good at coding, I would try and make a video sharing website to try and be a competitor to YouTube. I know it's like way more complicated than I'm making it sound, but someone should really try and get on that. I know Nebula is a thing, but it needs to be something more casual, like old YouTube used to be, where you could just upload a freaking video and that was that. Oh my god, gross. As if you won't fall on your knees if a woman of means shows a slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question, did she run off? Did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Wait, are you talking about Tabitha, or are you talking about Pearl Ann? If you copy and paste the video info search box and add it from there, it works. Video into the... Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh, that's a neat, that's a good backdoor into it. I meant title, not video. Still, that's a good backdoor into doing that. Are you talking about Tabitha? Yep. Dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. You good, Stella? Yeah, I had no idea. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Okay, so, prediction. Either Stella had a thing for Tabitha, but Tabitha was dating Wayne, or Stella and Tabitha had a thing going on, but Tabitha was also had a thing going on with Wayne on the side, and it was just like a weird like love triangle kind of thing going on. Should be quiet before they steal that too, but I mean, you're giving the people who run YouTube too much credit. They really don't give a shit about what happens to the website. It takes creators as big as Markiplier like making a fuss about something before anything gets done about it. It's so like YouTube has fully and truly gone to the dogs. And if there was any alternative to it, I would be using it. No, you could probably just put like F star 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 or like all those symbols that imply swearing. Dude, yeah, I miss 2010 YouTube. I just had no idea. Have you noticed anything strange around here? What do you guys think of Tabitha? Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of strange stuff happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? And yeah, also just deleting it and re-uploading it, that also works. Though you could... Oh no, you can't. You probably couldn't just edit the title since it got taken down. Yeah, it sucks. Stupid. So dumb. Knocking in the mines? Have you heard any knocking in the mines? You asking us if we've heard the Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old timers. All us who were here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance. Always stealing my hammers. It's true. Had a pickaxe stolen too, and when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. Yeah, that sucks. Better not be thinking about going to those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm going to wind up going down there with you, aren't I? Any weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked me something awful. Oh, good to know. I just think they didn't let people comment because, like, spicy videos wouldn't be made for kids and they violate. Yeah, and yet we get fucking NSFW ads all the goddamn time. It's so, like, the hypocrisy. It's so dumb. Nah, I understand what you're saying. That's nature for you. Not always pretty. That wasn't a tumor, it was an egg. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Noises from the woods? Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium. I refuse to give them any more of my money. So I have ad blocker on like my laptop and my desktop, but not on my phone. So I end up getting stuck with ads all the time, and they're super fucking annoying. Any noises from the woods? All the time, howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish caterwauling. Probably just screech owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be, might not be, but I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. Probably additionally important of doom. Your friend is right, it's probably bobcat or a mountain lion. Probably bobcat or a mountain lion. I'm an ad blocker, refuse to watch YouTube videos on my phone because the ads are insufferable. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Your friend is right, it was probably a bobcat or maybe a mountain lion. Oh my god, Mossy, are you intentionally messing with me? No, Stella, I'm lying to them. See? That's 2 against 1. I'm just saying, I've been around a long time. I know a bobcat when I hear one. People getting sick? People getting sick? I mean, some of the old miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. Alright, that's all on that front. Sure. What do you think of Tabitha? 2 men shift uncomfortably. Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the police alright. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is a mind that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are gonna have jobs in a few years. Tate, you damn fool, you're gonna be next if you keep up that kind of talk. So be it, but a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. I like you, Tate. That's all. Thanks for your help. Thanks for the help. My pleasure. Mossy, I think we've got a problem. Oh no. By the time Stella finishes her sentence, you've already ducked around a corner and out of sight. And hydration break. Do you have any ideas what I should get for dinner, B-Stubs? I've got nothing. You could always try the mashed potatoes and chili recipe that I had last night. That was really good. I know you had mashed potatoes and baked beans, but my dinner is gonna be popcorn, so you've already ducked around to the corner out of sight. You back up with Stella and Kanika. I'm not gonna let Tabitha catch me. I'm gonna meet back up with Stella and Kanika. You continue back towards Stella and Kanika, moving from shadow to shadow, keeping out of sight. Stealth 100. Yeah. Mashed potatoes, then on top of mashed potatoes you put a bunch of chili, and then on top of the chili you put a bunch of cheese, and whatever other toppings you want. So good. So good, but oh. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry your body didn't agree with that. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. Oh, hello, Rosalina. Your dad is worried about you. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. I love that. Oh, I'm so gonna use that. It's probably fine. Kids will be kids, am I right? I'm going after her. We should call Oscar. What should we do? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. I mean, yeah, but what kind of delinquency? Only one way to find out. Let's go after her. Girl, do not go into an abandoned mine shaft by yourself. You're such an idiot. You rush over the hill and get your bearings, the sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hideout. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the shaman? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. He's always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on my risk-taking years. Same. The most I did as a teenager was just like sneak out and ride my bike around town at like 2 a.m. And that was just because I couldn't sleep. Have teens always been like this? I guess we should go after her, right? Maybe we should stay outside. We should go after her, right? Yep. Yeah, let's head in before someone gets hurt. Oh, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Mossy and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Oh my god, Rebel. Doing that, it's like raining and there's huge evergreen trees everywhere. Honestly, not that far off. Although I wouldn't ride my bike around in the rain. I would wait till it finished raining and the air is like crisp and clean and clear when it's like right after the rainfall just stops and the pavement's still damp and everything. That is the best time to be outside. Or if it's nice and misty and foggy out. Even if it means I have to go underground. And it smells like negatively charged ions. Yeah, and petrichor. Oh. Oh, I love the smell of petrichor. Love the smell of earth after a nice rainfall. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. No. Out of the loop. Sorry, you guys can't see the steam. I don't know how to I don't know how to change the settings to have Steam notifications show up on stream, but Steam notification I just got was really funny. Who the fuck? Excuse me? What are you? Please just be a chipmunk or something. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. Great. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. The air thick and wet. Yeah. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Jesus, cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners? Or should I say the minor miners? Fuck you. Go to jail. That was so bad. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it is cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. Yeah, for reals. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. Stella's me, honestly. I don't know if you've ever watched, I don't really keep up with them anymore, but back in the day, BuzzFeed Unsolved, I'm very much, I think it's Shane is the tall one who doesn't believe in ghosts. Hey there, demons. It's me, ya boy. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage, part of my ghost hunting phase. Oh, I think you'd like it. It's, yeah, look up BuzzFeed Unsolved. They're just two friends who go around to haunted places and try and talk to ghosts and stuff. They got into some hot water recently, but just watch some of their old stuff. Their old stuff was fun. Jesus, Stella, things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. All I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Phew. Yeah, for reals, we should probably be wearing masks down here, or like air filters or something. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all about to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very, very unghostly explanation. Do I know what spam is? Yeah, I'm not a fan. I mean, if you like it, that's cool, but after having to eat nothing but spam and egg sandwiches for a week straight, it's like, I'm good. Yeah, not a fan of spam. Like local wildlife, for instance. I don't like it, but a lot of people do, so do with that information what you will. Here, love it, but I'm scared to try it. Yeah, for reals. I don't like it. A lot of people do like it. Like I said, do with that information what you will. Oh, bats! Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Oh, joy. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Does that sound like knocking to you guys? It's gotta be a Tommy knocker, right? The mine's collapsing, isn't it? Try and find Rosalina. Y'all are being babies. Those are just normal cave sounds. We should hurry and find Rosalina. Yeah, agreed. The sooner we get out of this death trap, the better. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are the Tommy knockers. Okay, no, Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. These kids are in so much trouble. Follow Stella. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Oh, look who it is. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? I'm familiar with so many of those cases, huh? They're scary. The BuzzFeed unsolved episodes, those are already freaking me out. I mean, if it helps, there are some creepy moments, but it's mostly angled to be like comedic, like humorous. Like Ryan is the one who believes in like the supernatural stuff, and Shane is the skeptic, and Shane is constantly, oh, watch the if you can find the Goat Bridge one, watch the Goat Bridge one. That one is so funny. So many memes came from that episode. I'm dancing on your bridge. It's my bridge now, Goat Man. And watch it at 1:30 a.m. I'd be good. All right, cool. Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. Why do y'all yell into the Grand? What are you, 5? What are you guys even doing down here? This is the most miserable place I've been in my entire life. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourself. Your dad's looking for you. Chill out, Kanika. They're just teens. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. And who the hell are you exactly? That's Mossy, Tabby's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. Ugh. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you guys have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? The teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. I start uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Yee. Both y'all should cool it. There's no reason we can't all safely chill here together. I'm trying to twist this around on your sister. I'd love to help y'all sort this out, but can we do it not in an abandoned coal mine? Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? For reals. Let the kids have their fun. If these kids want to make bad decisions, that's on them. Fun around here, maybe the dishlings were kind of inevitable. Yeah. Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere safer? Somewhere a little safer. Oh, and are you an expert in... Oh, and what are you, an expert in mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. Becca's dad's right, though. Check out how sturdy this place is. Do not do what I think you're about to do, kid. I swear to God. Oh my God! Fucking teenage boys, I swear. Love the Bugs Bunny shirt, though. And the weed hat. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I'll find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. No offense, Rosalina? No offense, Rosalina. Not taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill. And smart, too. Quiet, all of you. I don't care where your dad works, Becca. This place isn't safe. Just because these old timber struts have stood this long doesn't mean they'll stand forever. I'm not going to listen to what some sad 20-somethings have to say about where we're allowed to be. Hey, I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, tell him about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple of cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I'm sure. Fuck. Oh, switching between a lot of different voices. I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for that. He's a good guy and he cares about you, Rosalina. He thinks their house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? It's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to use to save face. What a coward. Becca, do you think you can, like, say that about other people's... Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. Oh, hey, dude, welcome. We were playing episode 2 of, Scarlet Hollow. I just wish he was, I'm not going to weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. Doing this to protect you, you're right. I'll treat you like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost? So, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. Yeah. You and your dad should talk about this in a safe place that is not an abandoned mine. Between you and your dad, the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalind's house is haunted, we should break in and, like, Ghostbust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of this mine. Oh my god, Zane, you can't Ghostbust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, like, break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for a time when we're not in immediate danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no. There is not a ghost. Now I'm gonna drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung, or gets crushed by rocks, or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Oh boy. Folk horror, gothic horror visual novel set in a small town in the Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina. Sorry, I can't see what the pug OMG. Oh yeah, that's Gretchen. We love Gretchen. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Oh, here we go. That wasn't me, I swear. And what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? Yeah, I have the episode 1 is up on my YouTube channel, if you want to catch up. It's Tommyknockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella, you are gonna get us all killed. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Plug. Hey, I gotta promote my channel. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. We're all leaving. Please, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. No, it won't. It will not. You hear something over the sound of Stella pleading with Kanika. Something like the shuffling of feet on stone and the whispering of mischievous teens. Here we go. Where'd those fucking kids go? You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. Don't even think about it. Stop arguing, you knuckleheads. The teens are sleeping away. Rosalina, what are you doing? Don't go in that hole. Just towards the tunnel. Don't go in that hole. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm gonna hang back. That face! I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us, Rosalina. Come on, Alexis. We'll have more fun without her. Have fun dying in a fucking mine collapse. Oh, alright. Are you kidding me? Rosalina, what were you thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Wow, Kanika. Maybe you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever. You would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Oh, sweet. Thanks, dude. Oh, hey, they must have squeezed through the child-size hole. The child-size tunnel. Yeah. Oh, no. No. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. Never been able to get these hips through there. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Also, Rosalina, I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever. Come on, Alexis. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voices. Do you want to take these three out of here while Mossy and I track them down, Neeks? Look, I know I've made a bit of a fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here to help? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost, and I miss out on my chance to figure out what it actually is? Wait, I feel like... Oh, okay. Alright, knuckleheads. If I don't escort you three out of here myself, can we trust you to actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure. Sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They've crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever. I still have to do my dailies anyways, and the service down here sucks. What about you, Rosalina? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. I think your dad would kill me. Okay. Can I at least wait outside? Okay, sure. You can wait outside for us. Just be careful, alright? Alright. Oh, I love that face. Miles, Zane, and Rosalina quietly head back towards the entrance. Alright, let's get this over with. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen. We could just all leave. I have to come... I mean, yes, but also there are a couple of teenagers crawling through a fucking mine shaft. They don't want to listen to us. I don't want to be stuck in an abandoned mine playing cat and mouse all night. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Their teenage bravado will probably start to shrivel away in not too long, and we'll be there to help them safely and calmly find the nearest exit when that happens. I'm sure those two are gonna want to leave as soon as we find them. Right? Don't worry, you guys. It'll be fun and safe. You call everything fun and safe. And here I am, still in one piece. Because I want to come along because you're making me... I want to stress that it is against my will and better judgment. Alright, let's do this. We can get coffee at Winnie's once we're all out of here. My treat. You and Kanika exchange a glance as Stella ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But, Becca, why are we doing this again? We could get into so much trouble. We're doing this because I'm not about to take life advice from a YouTuber and a dropout. Whoa, that is so uncalled for. I didn't drop out. I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like that River Runner video at least. A lot. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations. Hydration break. I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna make it through a whole stream without my throat feeling like it's about to give out. I make plenty from ads and donations. You okay, Kanika? Dang, selling meat rice? That's a big deal. I wish they were gossiping about me. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Are you okay, Kanika? Yeah, it's fine. Just can't believe we have to deal with that Becca girl slandering us while we're sticking our necks out for her. God, I hate her. Normally I say she's just a kid, but wow, she doesn't have an uncanny ability to go right for the jugular. That's what teenagers do, man. They're vicious. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Yep. Yeah, I know, they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock, closer, interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's not just you. I really don't like that knocking. Calm down, Alexis. It's just mine sounds. Did you see that? Why are we still down here, Becca? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. Becca, I swear I saw something. Shut up! There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? What is it? What if they're the ones doing the knocking? What if this is all a terrible prank? Tommy knockers? I knew coming down here was a bad idea. I can't believe they're making us do this. I'm just gonna say Tommy knockers. Tommy knockers. Guys, Tommy knockers aren't real. But there's a reason people think they make those sounds. And it's not a coincidence that the whole Tommy knocker myths tied to mine collapses. Yeah. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? I mean, we're still able to hear their voices. At the very least, we're all still heading in the same direction. They better get grounded when this is all said and done. For reals. Can't believe they're making us do this. They better get grounded when this is all said and done. At least now we'll probably be able to actually get them to leave. Look at the bright side, Mossy. If they didn't come down here, we'd have missed out on a golden opportunity to get spooked. Getting spooked and getting killed in a mine collapse are two very different things, Stella. I swear, you have no sense of survival instinct. Did it have to be an abandoned mine, though? I'd be fine getting spooked literally anywhere else. Yeah, we're getting closer. Let's keep moving. Ugh. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but is much louder than before. Cool. Oh, great. Awesome. This is turning into the descent. This is just great. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. Becca, we need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. There's plenty of fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with your dorky crush. She's just an 8th grader. Ooh. Gossip. Becca, this isn't about Rosalina. I know you can hear that knocking. Well, it sure sounds like they're down there, alright. You want to wait up here, Neeks? The climb down looks nasty. And I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you. The ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. Oh, Gretchen. Sweet baby. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins the climb down. Follows Stella down into the pit. Do you have to call it a pit? Sounds like we're descending into hell. You walk to the ladder and climb down. Stay safe, Mossy. Hey, kids. Oh, great. The adults are here. Thanks, Alexis. Real nice. Is it need to feel like you're better than other people so important you think it's worth being buried alive over? Do you have an actual death wish? Because I can see this place starting to collapse. What are you doing? You're so much better than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. No, we're calling Becca out on her shit. Is it need to feel like you're better than other people so important to you that it's worth being buried alive over? What? What are you talking about? Give me a break. The whole time we've been down here, you've done nothing but tear down every single person around you. The only people who do that are people who are afraid of themselves. Whatever. Ugh, this isn't fun anymore. Fine, we'll leave. Thanks, Mossy. Fuck, I keep switching your voice around, god damn it. Oh, good job. Thanks, Mossy. As Becca and Alexis move towards the ladder, the black chamber before you draws your focus. No! No, 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 no. Finally, let's get the hell out of here. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd. Distance. Oh, no, 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 no. Creepy shit's happening now. Great. Step forward. I don't have a choice. There's some... Do you guys hear that? Please tell me you guys hear that. Fuck. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Walk towards it. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. I said it earlier in the episode. I know you guys weren't here for it, but I said it earlier. The weird shit that's happening is ghosts of the miners that were killed in the past are coming back to haunt the town. Ah! I fucking called it. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Bye, y'all. Peace. I'm out. Hey, are you alright, Mossy? Bear witness? To what? I'm gonna die here. What the f- This is some Eldritch Lovecraft shit. I called it! Oh, I called it! Mossy, are you alright? Ghosts and shit! I fucking called it! Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you just conked out. They're okay, Kanika? Thank God. Okay, don't move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourself while you're still recovering from whatever that was. Kanika and I are going to get you help. We'll be back soon, I promise. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. You can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling as if they were being struck by invisible blows with each knock. They're all that stand between you and the many tons of rock over your head, and they suddenly seem terribly fragile. Let's get the fuck out of here, boys! Jesus Christ. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. It's time to get out of here. Yeah, no shit. Climb like hell. Let's get the fuck out of here. You push your body to move as quickly as it can, though you're slowed down by the cramped corridors and winding passageways of the mine. The knocking is deafening now, as if someone were trying to break through the walls with fists of iron. Wait, what do you mean? How else are you supposed to pronounce fragile? Fragile, whatever. you towards the entrance. You continue to push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. Army crawl like your life fucking depends on it. Because it does. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace, or I guess a duck walk. Duck walk like your life fucking depends on it. The entrance is so close. Push through. There it is. Freedom! Freedom! You manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit. Holy shit fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit balls. Holy fucking shit balls. Holy shit, you're okay, thank God. Everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. Close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca? I was about to say that! Yes! Becca, shut up. What? What did you just say to me? I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bullshit. They didn't almost get us killed down there. You did. Thank you, Alexis. And now you're trying to pass it off on whoever else you can. It's just the cherry on top of this whole shit show of a friendship. Are you really not in a good headspace? I'm really not in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? No, enough. No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea and we could have died. If these grown-ups hadn't showed up, we could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel drinking stupid strawberry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you. Alright, fuck off, Becca. Jesus. Should we go after her? No. No, let her have her little tantrum. Does that feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week, maybe a whole month. Maybe the rest of my life. You're better off without her, trust me. It's okay, Alexis, we don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive you to home. I've already texted your parents, so I'm sure they're worried sick about you. Rosalina and Alexis duck off to the side as a furious Tabitha approaches your group. I came as soon as I heard that crash. What the hell are you three doing here? I thought I told you to stay out of trouble, yet here you are at the scene of a mine collapse. How did you manage this? Tabby, come on, it's not Mossy's fault. Stella is right. If this is anyone's fault, it's yours. You have an abandoned mine on your property that was barely even boarded up. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. You're lucky no one got hurt. How dare you? It's not like I put up a big neon sign saying cool place for teens to hang. It's clearly not safe. Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you like it. Like I said, the chili, at least the chili that I used, overpowered the potatoes, but the texture was heavenly. Nobody got hurt. Cool at Tabitha were probably the reason nobody got hurt. Cool at Kanika. Nah. Cool at everyone. Kanika's right, you should have boarded up better. Why are we pointing fingers right now? Tabitha's just another coal baron. There's no point in arguing with her. I mean, it's kind of true. But also, we're the reason nobody got hurt, Tabitha, so fuck off. Fine, you're right. At least nobody died, probably. What a heartfelt apology. Come on, guys, what's that point of arguing like this? I know it can feel cathartic to point fingers and yell, but what's it going to accomplish other than bruised egos? Everyone's fine. You're right. I'm going to get my car, and then we're going back to the estate, Mossy. Tabitha storms off, and you're afforded a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Kanika. We sure dodged a bullet tonight, didn't we? I can't believe you left me down there. Ditchlings, your vision. What happens now? Yeah, we sure dodged a bullet tonight, didn't we? I'm gonna have to try with baked beans next time. I'll try with baked beans next time, and I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah, thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You were incredible down in that pit too. So yeah, ditchlings. Do you think it's over? That was our ditchling problem, right? Case closed. Good work, team. That was too easy to be our digitaling problem, not to be flippant, but that wasn't the end of our digitaling problem, right? Yeah, that was our digitaling problem, right? If anything, we're left with more questions than we started with this morning, and we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? Your vision. Oh, my vision. There's a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. Is that what happened to this place? I think I hallucinated down there. Yeah, there was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened at this place. It was really good. I really liked it. And it was very filling. Just instant mashed potatoes, cheap can of chili, some cheese on top. Oh, thanks, dude. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. Mossy had, like, a seizure next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. It doesn't mean they had an actual vision. There has to be some other explanation. So what happens now? I'm not blaming them for leaving me down there. Looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive these kids home. Oh, that was Kanika. Looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive these kids home. Come on, it's time to go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Mossy? I'd rather you didn't. I'd really rather you didn't. If you're gonna run around almost getting killed every night, keep my cousin out of it. Your cousin is an adult, Tabitha. They can make their own decisions. Not while they're under my roof. Come on, let's go. As if to illustrate her point, Tabitha grabs your arm, dragging you towards the car. See you tomorrow, guys. I'll text you when we're back. I can walk to the car on my own. Are you kidnapping me? I'll text you when we're back. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Hydration break! Whoops. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what might lurk behind the tree line. So you lied about Wayne. You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Sorry about today. How are you holding up? Doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? You and Kanika don't seem to get along. At least everyone's okay. I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. Yeah, I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's been a long day, Mossy. Are you really going to make a fuss about me bringing you back to the estate? Start singing hydration break every time I drink water. I mean, it's sort of a thing that streamers and YouTubers do. Like, you say hydration break, then everyone is meant to take a drink of water. It's a way of keeping everyone hydrated and accountable and like keeping a good habit going. After all the havoc you've caused, you should count your lucky stars you still have a place to sleep tonight. I could, honestly, if I asked Stella if I could crash at her place, she would probably let me. Oh no, it's something that a bunch of other YouTubers and streamers do. Yeah, go drink some water. Stretch, go drink some water. Sorry about today, hurry up. I'm doing terribly, by the way. At least everyone's okay. I mean, yeah, at least everyone's okay. There are a lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. I mean, yes, I do agree, but also kids will be kids, but also I do hope they get severely grounded. Because, my god, hanging out in an abandoned mine shaft, are you kidding me? I've never gotten into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Pearland thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Whoa, are we bonding? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. I think our parents are to blame. You're right, there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. Whoa, are we bonding? Tabitha says nothing, mouth suddenly sealed as she fixes her eyes on the road ahead. You're right, there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. Exactly. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents, and clearly there are some parents who aren't ready. I was talking about you, bitch. Take the librarian. There are tons of people more qualified to be parents who can't even conceive, and here he is having a kid at 19 and clearly letting her do just whatever the hell she wants. It's not fair. Do you want kids? Seems like that struck a nerve. That's entirely out of line. What is wrong with you? Do you want kids? Lots of people want kids. So you lied about Wayne. So you lied about Wayne last night. Not only did you know him, but I've heard you were seeing him. Don't try to distract me from what you did tonight by prying into my personal life. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Noted. Fucking bitch. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history there, or... No. Now quit talking, I need to focus on the road. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? Or something more? I don't want to talk about Stella, and it's none of your business anyway. I'm not apologizing to this bitch. Hell no. Right in silence. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. Are we gonna see something? You can't find your water cup? Why can't you just use a different cup or a mug or something? You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, but at least nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Why did you even invite me here? It seems like you hate me. Yeah, for reals. Why did you even invite me here? It seems like you hate me. It's like I've caused you nothing but grief since the moment I stepped foot in town. I don't hate you. I'm just trying to get through the week. Same as you should be doing. You want a straw? I just don't want you to get hurt. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Oh, great, cool, fun. Kanika sent a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. I hate this. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as... If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and to the visions it imparted upon you. See? I totally called it. The ghosts of miners from like a collapse that happened way back in the day coming back to haunt the town, and the fucking ditchlings are there to warn us about it, and there's some weird cult shit going on with that creepy fucking Lovecraft door. I called it. I so called it. This is very old Gods of Appalachia too, which I'm loving it. Oh! The door is open! Great! Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Frou frou. Jesus Christ. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Think. Oh, here we go. Was she and Wayne trying to have a kid or something, and then he died? That's my prediction. I assume that's what happened. Oh, creepy basement. I don't like it. Nothing good happens in creepy basements. No. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's gonna be a nope for me. Hey, we made it to the end of episode 2. Huzzah. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. Oh, not tonight. I have to get ready for D&D. Whew. But yeah, that was... woof. That was episode 2 of, Scarlet Hollow. Are you guys still there? Another hydration break. Oh man, it's already 4:30. I'm excited for tomorrow, so I'm excited for tomorrow and to play episodes 3 and 4, because I'm planning on finishing, yeah, whenever my avatar is freaking out, that's me taking a drink. Sorry, because the camera gets blocked. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm so excited. I want to play through the rest of the game. It's episodic, so they only have up to episode 4 released. And then they're planning on... Oh, sweet, thanks. And then they're planning on, from what I read, they plan on having the whole game released by the end of next year. So I'm just keeping up. I can't wait to play through episodes 3 and 4, and then the next episode after that, whenever that gets released. Hell yeah. I'll post on Blue Sky when I'm streaming again. But thanks for dropping by, you guys. It was really fun. But yeah, I so called it. I called it. I knew it. Some shady shit going on because of the town's fucking history. Also, yeah, if you like folk horror and like gothic horror and stuff like that, totally check out Old Gods of Appalachia. They're a horror podcast, and they're really good. They're so good. They're on YouTube. I'll post like the first episode up on Blue Sky. But yeah, I'm gonna skedaddle because I need to make myself some food, and then stop by the store, and then head to D&D. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.